Ahorita wife aquí así lo quiere tener todo panzón.
Para que nadie lo
Que
quiera.
nadie lo quiere.
Hey, great Tuesday morning. We're talking about Sam being so fat. Es que we remember Sam when he was
Yeah, he was
young.
lifting weights and all that.
¿Eh?
He was just lifting weights.
Y sí, ¿verdad? Como que estaba
Yeah,
ponchadillo.
yeah, he had a pretty good sized arms.
I think.
Eli Frankie, I remember Frankie se puso un tiempo like,
Really?
yeah.
I don't ever remember Frankie
Yeah,
Poncha.
I remember Beto, Frankie, Sam. What's his other guy's name? Your cuñado? Gio, también.
Gio.
Weights.
Pero ese siempre estaba flaco.
Bueno, yeah, pero no se puso like
Ponchadillo.
yeah, lifting weights.
I don't remember Frankie being ponchadillo, nomás de la panza, ponchado.
No, he used to lift weights. Ah, los cuates de Xochitl.
El gordito nunca estuvo ponchado, ¿no?
Yo fue un rato,
Sí.
what was his name? Abraham y the other one, Aaron.
That's right.
Yeah, those guys.
They were kind of when they were young, they were good kids.
Where are all those guys, man?
They were good kids.
Where are they?
Well, después it was kind of.
Remember that movie, The Lost Kids?
The Lost Kids.
That go with The Lost Kids.
All of those, all that group was gone. Is gone.
About 20 of them, man.
I think more close to 40.
Close to 40, yeah, more than 40 girls and guys. Yeah.
A lot of kids. Pero they were such good kids when they were young, and then like some after when they grew up, como que de repente se portaban un poquito groseros conmigo. But then like afterwards, when I saw them, like I saw them at their dad's funeral, they were very, very nice.
I bet you can count the people with one hand que no son groseros contigo.
Oh, I wonder why. I don't think.
One hand you can count.
This
guy is like grosero contigo. This guy is like grosero.
I was like starting to think, like, is that actually true? I mean, I don't know even why. I mean, I stay out of everybody's way. I mean, I don't interfere with anyone's life.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
El único,
sangre pesada, como dicen, tiene una sangre
heavy blood.
Era la que estoy en el rancho.
Heavy blood. Heavy blood.
Se tiene la sangre pesada que cae mal.
But I don't even know why. I mean, I don't interfere with them or any of them. It's kind of weird. Because they're like fascinated, like, oh, tercos. Like at church, it was kind of trippy. At church, I'm going to church, and esa familia, I'm not going to mention their name, but they all do like to avoid. Like,
yeah, they kind of like, I noticed that you go left, they go right, you go right, you go left.
It's so funny because I could care less, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah. I sometimes I wonder why people let other folks consume their life to the point that you have to be rude or different from who you are, and then worse, you do it at church. So, but I don't care. I don't care. I had a good show yesterday. Had
what was so Monday, Labor Day.
Yeah, I had a good show. I don't know if a lot of people were interested in the subject, but we were talking about there's a documentary on the collapse of the Queen Isabella Bridge. Remember that?
Oh, the one in the over there by
the island.
The island, yeah.
Oh, se cayó.
Yeah.
And
was it a plane?
No, it was just the structure of no. Basically, a tugboat hit the
something. Yeah, and it went big chunk. It was
the top center se cayó, and I think he said 9 people died, or 8 or 9 people died. I can't remember. I thought it was closer to 15, but Joshua Morales said there was 9 people that died.
Yeah,
it was amazing. Well, what I didn't know, and he mentioned it yesterday, there was actually some people that survived the fall, and dice, and again, I thought this was a good little bit of advice. Dice que the people that survived had their windows open in the car. Que when you cross a bridge like that, you should always do it with the windows down. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why that makes a difference.
The pressure. Well, once the pressure gets the vehicle, it's hard to break the window, and to open the doors.
No, or I don't know. Like, is it like a vacuum seal and it hits and then it like pops inside? I don't know. But yeah, that makes sense. So now, anytime that I'm headed to the island, I'm going to lower my window. No más por miedo. I've always had a little, kind of like a little phobia of going on these
on
bridges.
the bridges. Yeah.
Well, because I'm afraid of heights. So it's like when
And the thing was like it was like a midnight or something like that. It collapsed.
was it
it
midnight?
wasn't during.
They couldn't
They
see.
couldn't see it. That's the problem. That it was at night. I think.
I don't remember. I actually thought it was during the day, but you might be right.
Mm.
But like when I'm going on that overpass, if you're coming from Edinburgh and you're going back to Brownsville,
Oh
there's an
yeah.
overpass that goes like that. Every time I get on that, de repente, like everything starts like
Yeah.
I freak out.
You try to do that big overpasses and then the high winds and then a truck and trailer. You feel like
Yeah,
you're gonna fall off.
I always have that little, or that, or when you turn from Harlingen to go into McAllen,
McAllen,
I'm
yeah.
like, I don't know why.
They're making it taller and taller, man. I don't know what the heck
Well,
they're thinking.
and then you go to cities like Houston and Dallas, and
Oh,
you're like, oh my lord,
San
that
Antonio, all those.
those are really really scary. Este,
Wasn't it Elon Musk that said that it's better to dig under? They say they safer. You start digging tunnels than
de arriba,
structure arriba.
I don't
It
know.
lasts longer. That's what he was saying. Like, you know,
Elon's always right. Good morning, good
oh, he's very
morning,
smart, so he knows what he's saying.
good morning. I'm assuming once the water floods, the electric circuits fry, and you can't roll the windows down anymore, trapping you inside. Don't me digas eso. Yesterday it was kind of trippy because yesterday, it started to downpour horribly.
Oh yeah, for a while it was raining
Yeah, and I said like maybe I shouldn't be driving, and I said so I decided to wait a little bit longer at the office. But this morning I was telling El Primo that this morning I uh, I couldn't take a shower. So if anyone had plans of coming to my office, do not come.
hard. Oh, smell me.
It's stinky. I couldn't take a shower, and supposedly, and I put up a post this morning, and I asked if anybody else was having issues with water, and someone told me that in Alta Mesa they were having low water pressure. So maybe we just got the worst part of it, no water. Is anybody else having issues with water here in the city of Brownsville? Because no shower for me this morning. That was horrible. I had to get a bottled water to brush my teeth. Que de perdida que no me peste el hocico. So do not come to the office. Do not. It would not be good for you if you come to the office. Este, but yesterday they were also having these rolling blackouts
Blackouts, yeah.
throughout the city, and people mention it really does suck when you have like computers and stuff, and
Yeah.
they go off, and you don't know if anything's going to happen to them. I don't understand what those rolling blackouts do to help the city or PUB. I just know that it sucks. There were individuals that were without electricity for like 3 4 hours.
Mhm.
I couldn't survive on 3 4 hours. Yesterday was kind of like probably the hottest day I've experienced.
Not hot, it's humid.
Huh? Humid? It
Humidity.
was horrible.
It's high humidity, man. High.
Yeah, I don't know the difference, but it was superbly hot. I mean, I do weddings at the bridge and stuff, and I've been doing it for a while. And throughout the whole summer, no day has felt as bad as yesterday. I mean, no mas. I stopped. Well, when you're driving the scooter, at least you're getting a little bit of air, so you don't feel it. When I stopped,
No air.
no air,
It's
super hot.
weird because usually when it rains, it's supposed to have some sort of a wind.
Well, someone said that, but I thought, well, was it yesterday? Was it
Was
yesterday?
yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought someone said, y eso que acaba de llover, and I wonder if when it rains, it makes it
Well, the thing is that the water's
hotter.
not cold. It's
No,
warm
no, but
water.
when like the water is vaporizing, like el vapor.
No, it's hot and humidity.
I have no understand. Buenos días, buenos días. But it was super hot yesterday. I couldn't.
Usually when rain falls, it's supposed to be like cold water, but yesterday the water felt warm. I don't know if it's world warming. What's going on?
Well, yeah.
Because usually, yeah, because up in the sky, it's when the hot and the cold meet. That's why they makes it pour rain. But usually the water feels cold, but it
No,
felt warm. Yeah, I was yesterday. I was outside and I was getting wet.
I didn't go outside in the rain. I stayed. Actually, I stayed here at the office till late. I stayed here till like 11, I think. I was watching Netflix. I was not doing anything productive. I did manage to finish a lot of my pending work yesterday, and
You work on the holidays,
of course,
man.
I work Christmas, New
You're a
Year's.
workaholic.
Not workaholic. It's when you own a business, you have to work.
What it says, I work to eat, not eat to work, or what is it?
Vive para comer, no comas para vivir. I don't
Something
know.
like that.
PUB tripping. Yeah, it was horrible. Not a good thing. Good morning. Good morning.
Más
Because
zancudos.
it was humid.
Como que si no hubieran subido zancudos, man. My kids van para allá por la Bright.
Uh huh.
What's the name?
Right elementary.
Yeah. Oh man, they got like a hive of mosquitoes in there because
Bright está
because
allá por el. Hay mucho monte, ¿no? Para allá.
yeah, it's la Brownie in Boca Chica.
I wonder.
Ben Bright.
Ben Bright.
Yeah.
I wonder if they. What happens is that there's water accumulated.
Pasa un canal por ahí.
Yeah, in the
It's,
canal,
it's
and also
horrible.
in El Monte. You gotta have these puddles of water that just stay there for a
You
while.
always tell me, what do you call it? The county, the city, man? The fumigate, like
I think it's actually county property.
county?
I have no idea. But that fumigad thing, I don't believe in it. I don't think it does much help. You have to
I
get
think
that.
it does.
I, I've never seen it do any help. I use that off, and now I have an off can here just in case.
Boy, spray some so it won't smell.
Me lo
It's
echo,
gonna smell like woods.
me lo echo para no apestar, porque no me bañé hoy en la mañana. I
It's gonna
hate,
have fresh woods.
I hate not taking a shower. It's horrible.
Yeah.
And then I,
You feel sticky.
yeah, and then I'm going like, do I smell bad? Do I smell good enough to go to the office? Would you
You
rather
can't
see?
smell yourself.
Would you rather see a tree grow or a knee grow? That that was mean, Thomas. Someone's going to cut that clip and said, "Look at what he said." Gee, thanks, Thomas. That's all I need. I'm only running for office right now. Thanks. I should have known better. I just didn't know what you were getting at, bro. It does help though. Uh, what to take a shower? Gotcha. It was a funny one, but yeah, you got me in trouble. You just lost me 10% of my vote. I'm very. I work. That was a slick one. It was. It was funny. Hueles a hombre. Yeah, a hombre que no se ha bañado por 10 días. I did take a shower the day before though, but chihuahuas. It sucks. And again, I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's something to do with the house. Both fumigate and showers. Fumigation. Oh, the fumigation and showers both work. Well, I would say they work. The showers do. Fumigation, I don't know. It's como like we had a church conference in Matamoros, and you're talking about tons and tons of zancudos, tons. And the city actually sent someone to fumigate, but not fumigate. They do the what is it?
Oh, father.
Foggers, foggers. I don't know what that foggers is, but so se pusieron, and then they start fog, and then they went again and fog, and I thought like, well, for sure the mosquitoes are going to, you know,
Go away.
go away. No, they didn't.
Son sicarios.
Yeah, those are there to stay. I don't know porque fumigaste, no te bañaste. I should have done one before the other. Why people living in the gutters? No wonder the streets flood. People living in the gutters. Oh, no. But let me tell you, one of the things that I've seen here, hueles a frijoles refritos. Yeah, one of the things that I've seen here in regards to this is how many homeless now we have here in the city of Brownsville. It's amazing,
It's getting, I see more and more.
more and more, and it's gotten to the point that we start to see a lot of individuals um, here, like on 13th Street, that used to crash out here downtown. So I don't know if they're kicking them out of downtown, to get them away from the little restaurant and little bars out there in downtown. But you go down 13th Street all the way to Good Samaritan, and they're sleeping there
No, they're
outside
sleeping in the side.
on the
Side.
floor.
Yeah,
I mean, because I don't think Good Samaritan has the space for these folk.
homeless.
Yeah, I don't even know if they house people. I remember at one point they had like a couple of little apartments out there that they probably house folks. I don't think they do that now. I'm
It's
not sure. Does anyone know?
too much money, bro.
Huh?
Too much money to sponsor them. Like,
There's just too many, and they're everywhere. And
because a
that's
lot of those guys, they have mental health
oh yeah,
issues.
it's a
That's
lot.
the whole problem.
The majority are mental health situations,
Yeah.
and I think, and I could be wrong. I think a lot of the folk that are here around uh, Good Neighbor,
Mhm.
not Good Samaritan,
Good
Samaritan
neighbor.
nursing home, Good Neighbor. We're being pulled out of the water sewer pipelines the other day. Yeah, that might be it too. But I did not know that. Um, a lot of these folks are these illegals that come across. You could tell because they're like Mexican looking.
It's, it's Central Americans.
Thomas, don't get me in trouble for that one either. They're Mexican looking, and so I figured that with the influx of a lot of people out here, we just have we're probably going to have a homeless crisis.
But those guys don't stay here. Uh, the buses, they come and they take them somewhere up north. I don't know where, but I seen the buses like around like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Taking people.
Yeah, like,
It's the South Park solution.
yeah, I don't know what it is, but I mean, those guys they don't stay here.
The South Park in South Park, there was an episode where there was a lot of hippies and they got these buses and they took them to California or something.
I don't know where they're taking them, bro, but
Oh,
maybe that's where we're getting our hamburgers.
uh,
We showed up
uh,
for meat.
yeah, it was meat shortage. Is the
No, man.
I don't know. This today we're going. There's going to be a BISD meeting and a city commission meeting. The city commission is going to vote on on talking about paying. Ay, el corazón. It's not up here. That's acá abajo.
Can we take you to the hospital?
No, I think no. I'm too stinky to. I'm too stinky to get sick right now or to have an emergency situation. I don't want to go to the emergency room and they go like, "Oh, otro homeless."
No te pierdes de tu herencia, bro.
No, another homeless sister was brought in. So what happens is um, they're having a meeting because the city of Brownsville is going to discuss, approving the $16 million that are going to be paid uh, to um, to BISD for Cummings. And let me tell you, to everyone out there, $16 million is a slap in the face. Nothing. You can't build anything with $16 million. It's impossible. I mean, if you're an entity as big as BISD, there's no way that they're going to be able to pay for anything with $16 million. Because what they promised to do was build a CTE a building,
Oh,
and that's not going to happen. In Nevada, they ship the homeless to Salt Lake City, Wendover, Wendover, Nevada. I did not know that. Salt Lake City isn't that in Utah?
Utah? And then the Mormons?
The Mormons. So $16 million. There's not going to be a CTE program. There's nothing of the sort. And BISD is having a meeting, and they have a couple of items on there that were placed by the board minority, which is Carlos Elizondo and Frank Ortiz, in regards to an audit of BISD, a forensic audit actually of BISD, and I think that's going to be interesting Actually, it's going to be interesting because I want to see where the votes lie. Because one of the things that we've said is that BISD needs desperately needs an audit. Again, gotta find out where we're hurting. Yeah, from Nevada, Nevada to Utah. Oh, that's what you said. Salt Lake City, Utah. But an audit is needed. So I want to see where the votes fall. I don't think that they're going to have the votes to pass for a forensic audit. An audit is needed, and I hope that everyone that is running opts to have that discussion to see if we actually do need an audit. It's going to be interesting. Um, the other thing is that there's an alleged civil rights lawsuit complaint that has been filed against BISD on behalf of a disabled band student at Pace. And I tried to get some information in regards to that's actually happened. I don't know why of it, why a civil rights lawsuit or complaint would be filed. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. It has to do with his disability. But if I remember correctly, Pace, and they mentioned it was a band student. So I remember that Pace does have those ramps to go up into the band hall. So I don't know. Maybe I could get a little bit more information in regards to it. But yeah, we have to take into consideration going back into mental health. You know, one of the things that I've always said, the worst thing that I had to experience while I was on the BISD board was not Sylvia Atkinson or Minerva Peña or Drew Brown or Priscilla Catepino or Baltasar Salazar. That was not the worst. The worst thing that I experienced was having to go to students' funerals. That was horrible. And most of those students that I went to funeral, all of the students actually I went to funerals with, uh, uh, it, the band director was instructed not to take his drums, intentionally leaving him out of participating during halftime. Yikes! Do not know that. I'll try to get some more information. See if that has happened. The worst thing that I had to experience while on the board was having to go to students' funerals who had committed suicide. And there's a high level of our students out there that have committed suicide or contemplating suicide. One of the things that I hoped that we could interject into our community is for individuals is to be more conscious of the signs that are there. And it's kind of a weird deal, but and I'm not going to mention which student, but in one of the funerals that I went to, you know how they put pictures, uh, on the screen of memories from the individual, and every single picture,
Slideshow,
huh?
like slideshow.
Yeah, every single picture out there, the child was like sad, you know, not smiling, not just sad. And I thought that should have been a sign.
Why?
Something was up. Something was there. Um, I went to a couple of weird. A couple of students' funerals where they did the picture things, and I was amazed that one of my pictures would come out with them. So I thought that was very nice that the family would think that it was a good memory. And we just have to focus more on mental health issues and make sure that our students continue to get all the care that they need. It's important, and I'm hoping that BISD is something that they'll want to address sooner than not. I'm going to be out because it's been 25 minutes, and I do have people waiting for me in front, and Sam didn't show up because he's fat.
Is that?
He no está ponchado. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. Guys, thank y'all for being patient with me, guys, and thank you for not smelling me today. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.